Yes, here we are. I happened to get an email from this brand called SheGlam, and I was like, there was a lip thing that I was thinking I would like to get my look together. And yes, I gotta get my hair and I will do that as well after I get my makeup on. So I wanted to try a few things from this brand. The lip thing, which was this here, they had on the website. I was intrigued by the little applicator on it, but these I did not get on the website. I happened to go to Kmart in Australia. Yes, Kmart. What an odd place to go and get makeup. I did find out that this is owned by Shein, the Chinese company that is one of the few that sells a whole bunch of stuff. I think they're known for clothes and stuff that has stayed around longer than Wish and stuff like that. So I guess they might be a little bit better. I have seen good reviews on some of this stuff, and I have been wanting a neutral palette, and so they happen to have a nice neutral palette. So I got one of their lips, a palette. I even got some mascara of theirs, so I'm going to try. I've already roofed up my eyelashes with this. Good thing I didn't put any eyelash makeup because forgot I bought some. This one they had one that was like long lasting. Maybe it would last too long. This one is called All-in-One Volume Length Moist Mascara. This one is, I forget. One was more like, it was like waterproof. This one's not so waterproof, but I wanted one that was easier to take off for me personally. So what we got to do is get into this, but of course, I'm going to do something that I've started doing now. And maybe I'll have better luck with this than I did last time. I'm going to put this on, and then I'm going to put a little bit of this on to get my lines away from my eyes, all my veins colorized. This is going to colorize it too. So I'm just going to use this again on my eyes. It's easier to take out now, So I'm just going to quickly put some of this to give me that sticky stick of eyeshadow. And we'll see how the SheGlam stuff is, because I did get another brand from them that looked very like kawaii brand. And I got some very sparkly eyeshadow, and that one was terrible. The lip was good. I still have that, but I think it was MYB or something like that. It's another brand they have. Don't like it. But if this one's good, I have something I can get from there. I just was like a little bit like, oh, it's Shein. Not think I wanted to have Shein makeup. I'm like, I guess I have heard things about Shein. It didn't seem too bad and stuff, so, and all that. But I guess I'm going around the world. I've tried Australian makeup, I've tried UK makeup, and I'm now trying Chinese makeup. Well, I might have tried Chinese makeup from that other one, but that one was so cheap, it was ridiculous, the quality. So now that we got that going on, we're now going to get into some of the SheGlam of it all. I think we'll start with this palette. I just got to get the packaging off because I think it's clammed shut. So here we go as I pull it off. I used a spoon to help me, so I didn't have to use my nails. Yep. So there we go. Opened up the first one. So as you can see, I'm going to do a kind of neutral, interesting base to go with my crazy shirt. Oh, gosh. Oh, that was easy to open. Nice. Thank you. So there we go with all of the colors. Doesn't that look so nice? So now we just got to get a brush. I just saw one here. Let me get a different one than that one. I'm going to get a different one. Oh, yes. I forgot. I'm going to put some of this on first and then put the makeup on. Because I remember that's what they did. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use this because it has that little... I'm going to do a little bit of this because I want to neutralize it just a little bit more. See how it's like making the redness slightly go away? I'm not saying this is like wow with doing that. But my base is mixed with this as well. And this kind. I've started doing that because I think those two together really work. I usually mix this with that or any of my makeup. I even do it with the Australian other brand I have of some of that to neutralize it because that one was slightly the wrong color because it was the lightest they had at Woolies at the time. So, yeah. So I'm just neutralizing. Now you can barely see my lines. You can see them a little bit. I'm just trying to neutralize it to really get the best outcome. And this is what was said to do, like I said a while back. So now we just do that because I want to try out this brand of makeup. I wanted to get their foundation to try that, but I don't remember if they had any, but all I know is I didn't have my fair complexion. So now let's really get into this little eyeshadow palette of it all. Yes, my brushes are dirty, so bear with me. But I want to use a flat one, so I'm just going to kind of rub off some of the eyeshadow that's already on it. Colors, just to give it a nice fighty. It's all good, though. So let's see. There's a very, I could go like that. That would be very nice. But I got to get a base first for my eyes. So that's what we need to do. Let's just see here. I think I might go with this kind of tan and then just top it up with this sparkle. I'm going to go very simple for today. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do a little bit of this. I might actually do these two at the end with this light sparkle together because I'm going to do that. So I'm going to just do like, I think I might do this is going to be, I don't know if I'm seeing a lot. There it is on the brush. It is skin toned, so that might be a problem. It's almost blending. This might be a fair color. Jeez, this is like fair. Okay, we might need to go a little darker. Let's see here. I don't know. Let me just see. I'm going to put this, and then I'm going to mix it with the even lighter one on top to see what that does. So let's do that now before I go to the other color eye. The other eye, I mean. So here we go with this. Maybe I'm just doing really, really subdued. I did want a really subdued to do with Australian makeup like I did back when I did some cowboy nails. So this was like what I was wanting. So this mix might be nice. And then we're just this is going to be a very neutral base just to go with the craziness of it all. So I think this is good. So now I just got to do the other eye. And there we go. You can kind of see that there. It's all kind of very neutral. So all we got to do now is I'm going to add the very white sparkle just to give it that shim of it all. So let's do that. So I haven't done a very subdued eyeshadow look before. I haven't really had the opportunity. So let's see how this is. I think you get a good amount of product in this. So I'm just going to cover the whole thing. So when I'm out and about, it can shim to it all. Ooh. How does, very subdued. I'm just kind of mixing these two. These are very close to my skin tone, these two. So I'm just kind of giving my eyes a very simple look. Ooh, that looks pretty nice. Okay. I'm not doing anything too crazy. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference, see? And there we go, see? The very subdued shimmer of it all. So we're now done with that. But now as we're on the eyes, I'm still going to do the eyes, and I'm going to get this out. Let's try this. It says washable black. I didn't get the other one that was more permanent. You had to maybe use special wipes and stuff to get it off. So this is washable. Because I like makeup that's kind of like not fully permanent, but permanent enough. Though there is a lipstick I want to try that is more permanent. If you know the Australia brand, I'm thinking of getting something from that at some point. That's another Australian brand. Definitely has to be Australian because it's in the name. Because all these other ones I'm pretty sure that this kind brand is Australian. I could be wrong. But let me get my spoon to open this bad boy up. Yep, I'm using a spoon. There we go. If you use what you got, right? Okay, dokie. There's two sides. Let's look at this. Okay. Big side. See? Big side. Is this for the eyelashes? The lower ones? Let's see what this is. Okay, it looks like I should be able to screw this off. What the glorified everything of it all. And this very mandala kind of henna packaging. Oh my. Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to try this kind of application. I might actually try them both. Oh my gosh. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually try this on both top and bottom and see how that is. Because I always thought the other one was a little bit big. So let's just try the small one and then we'll do the bigger one on this eye and see the difference. That little subdued eye is definitely giving something. Oh my gosh. Oh, is anything coming out? Okay, this might trump the other eyeshadow, other eyelashes makeup I've been using, of the cheap ones. It seems like the product goes on very smoothly on this kind of thing. Oh my gosh. I was gonna only oomph with this because it said you can't oomph with this and just maybe leave it if you want. But this is, what the, I don't know if that's just me or what. I've used plenty of cheap mascara, cheap mascara for sure. That is amazing. Okay, I will try that on the bottom lash in a minute because that's probably the one you want to use. But I want to try the bigger one on the other eye. Keep holding it wrong. On the other eye. Wow, I didn't know this was going to be double-fied. See, this is the typical one, I think, for the bigger one. And it does clump up more on it. So let's just put that down and let's try this on this eye. I think it's just as good. My other one is definitely at least a year old. I know I have my new eye curler as well, which can help, but I don't remember this last time when I used my Revlon. Okay, I'm going to go back to this one and use this one's smaller, so it'll be better for my under eyelashes. You know, the ones you see there that don't have any on? That is amazing. Wow. So I love this applicator though. This applicator is really interesting. I've always wanted to try one with these. I think there was a brand I was thinking, oh, I'll get it from that. And I have. I thought I was just getting typical. So let's just, okay, I'm trying to see how to do this. Okay, that's a little hard. I don't know if this is fully made for that because I'm having trouble not almost poking my eye, unlike usual. I don't know if it's because this one's more rubbery. Okay, I'm going to go to the other one and try this one for the under eye, even though it's massive, because this one's not so rubbery. They worked great for the top lash. Okay, that's too big. I almost poked my eye out. Jeez. Let's go back to this. I definitely want to finish my under, so I guess I'm just going to have to use this one. This one's just like a rubberier one. So I almost can't tell there's makeup on it. Okay, let's go downward like this. Part of it's because I'm using the same hand, and yet my nose is in the way. Okay. Under lash is okay. I don't know if this works that great for that, but that might just be my application. But oh my gosh, the upper ones are like, woo! Okay, so the next thing we're going to use before the lip is this. This is a blush. A color blush, liquid blush. I wanted to try this because I wanted another color blush besides the one I've been using from the Kind brand. So I wanted to get one. This one is kind of purpley. It's actually kind of the same color as one of the lipsticks I have, which is interesting, from Revlon. You know how it is with new products. Rather use something else like a spoon. Okay, there we go. I think there was a pull tab thing, but I couldn't really get the pull tab. It was kind of blending in. But I think it looks like I got it for the most part. Just to get this packaging. Here we go. So there it is in all of its glory. I got Real Deal. It did damage this a little bit. That's okay though. And I'll use this again. There's a little tab here. I'm just going to use the spoon to get it out. Let's see what this looks like, what the container looks like. I'm intrigued because everything in here is so cute. Oh, there's China. China and Japan are known for... I'm almost speechless. I wish this was a lipstick. Okay. So far, I'm not caring that this is owned by, I almost don't know what to say. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. And this was cheap. Some of the stuff was like, I only spent like, I spent like 40 something Australian dollars on all of this stuff, but I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 products. So it's like about 10 each. I think I remember seeing the picture, but I forgot what it looked like. Oh my. Okay, time to put some blush on. It feels like a sponge. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, this is the coolest thing ever. I wonder what the lipstick looks pretty neutral, but we'll try that in a minute. Ooh, let's see. Now that's some color, but it's a nice difference of color than my other one. So I'm not so doll-like looking with this one. Oh my, oh my. Kind of like how it does my beauty mark. That is so cool. Wow, my eyes are like that. I did use the lightest colors. My cheeky cheeks. Now it's time for the lip. I don't know if this is going to be as cool as this, because I couldn't get one of their really, really cool lips. That's the only thing. Okay, there's a little bit of tape here. Let's see if I can get this off. There we go. I got one from the bottom because I couldn't get this tape off. It wasn't as easy as the other packaging, but I got Stranger Than Ever. I did get a red, but I got a very dark red. I don't like those bright red colors. I just don't. I have a thing for really bright red. There is a YouTuber that does some videos to do with makeup, and she says how she doesn't like red. I think she doesn't like red at any factor. I don't like red in factors when it comes to the bright clown. She even called it a clown red. I like clown red, don't get me wrong, but I don't like it in lip most of the time, because like she said, you have to make it so perfect on your lips that I like the subdued reds. So here we go with this. Nice, look at that. It's the same interesting pack. It's like a little bit of a gradient packaging, just like this one. I think there's something around it. What's great with all this packaging too is that it's all packaged really well. You know, it's not been opened. So I think there's some packaging that I have to get off here as well. Because I think, like, you know, sometimes you get stuff in cheap brands where the packaging, like, it wouldn't be this. This is very packaged, so it might use more packaging than it needs, but I don't know. This is very nice. This would be nice to take out of my purse. So now we're going to do it. This is I think this is a matte lipstick. Where's the packaging? Here it is. High coverage, long-lasting matte lipstick. It says long-lasting. So. Huh? Look at this. Oh, you just pull it. Okay. See? This is a red, but it's more of a subdued. Oh, that's dark. I think I tried to get, I was trying to get a pink, but they didn't have pink. So if I like the stuff, I might be getting some more online or more in person at Kmart if they have more of it as time goes on. Because a lot of it was gone. So many people wanted to get this stuff. So there's the color. It is creamalicious. It would be nice if I can get a pink. Probably the most crazy thing I'm wearing is a lipstick. None on my teeth. Good. I wonder if this is going to be a little bit better than my Revlon lipstick that is almost matte. Because those make my lips go ouchie, ouchie, ouchie. I almost should have got a lip gloss from this. That's the only thing I might wear. I don't know if I had one though, now that I think of it. Because I might get a little ouchy. Because I usually get a little ouchy with most of these lipsticks that are matte. So, and I think I'm feeling that a little bit now. I'm not sure. But that went on nicely. I have gotten some skill involved in that. So, there's my makeup. I just got to rejuvenate my hair and really make it go nice, nice, nice. And there we go. Fully done with my makeup, jewelry, and everything. Looking good. So, I did rejuvenate my hair so it now doesn't look all flat. Used my dry shampoo on it. Being careful to not touch this as it's not made for lighter hair, so I was careful. But that definitely gave it a oomph. But there it is. All my SheGlam of it all. But I might see if I can get a lip gloss and add it to my look. So let's see if I can. And if I can, great. If I can't, I guess I'm dealing with just matte to the matte. Or adding another lip gloss on top at some point.